JAHPOWER family. Be king. Get free or die. Heavy is the head that wear the crown. All right, man. Like and subscribe. Thumb up this video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell so you'll know when the video's coming out. Now, I'm looking at this story and I thought y'all be interested in it. So, Grace Jones and Wilt Chamberlain both hated being black, calling each other nigga. So, an interesting report came from the 1980s circulating online, which talks about an argument behind the scenes of legendary stars on a movie set, basketball Wilt Chamberlain and actress and model Grace Jones. Now listen to this now, and I'm gonna read it, and then we're gonna talk about it. On Arnold Schwarzenegger's autobiography, Total Recall, Arnold described how in his movie Conan the Destroyer, Grace Jones and Wilt Chamberlain would argue against each other and both appeared to hate their own skin color. Now listen to this now. It says, listen to this. I want to read all of it. He would refer to her as an African American, and Grace Jones was born and raised in Jamaica. And she would just explode. I'm not African American, so don't you call me that, she yelled. Said, I'm not like you. She would not tell him, I don't come from uneducated slaves. I come from Jamaica and I speak French. My ancestors were never slaves. Listen to this. Wilt was just as bad, and he would be saying, there is nothing black about me. Don't give me that crap. I live in Beverly Hills with the white man. I only fuck white women. I only drive the same cars that the white people drive. And I have money just like the white guys. So F you. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a deep-rooted hatred. And cause my brother Nat, shout out to Nat Meese, call it the diaspora wars and shit. To where, and see, Tariq Nasheed, this is what I be talking about with him, that, he throwing goddamn gasoline on the goddamn flame, sitting up here talking about, I don't fuck with the Jamaicans and shit. The African Americans is their own special tribe that dropped out of the sky and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with the Africans and all this, it's something that's done happen because, regardless of what she talking about her family ain't come from no slaves. Well, if you just say, we know that's a lie, but just let's roll with it. Say her family did come from free black people or whatever. But they was once slaves though. So they was all slaves, and see black people around the world that's in the diaspora, it's starting to come together a little bit, but the majority of the time, y'all sitting up here acting like, wherever the slave ship dropped you off it, that's what you is. And she's sitting up here talking about, I speak French. Is that some type of damn prestige, that ugly ass language? Period. See, niggas, when they want to say they gonna take a trip, these motherfuckers always talk about, I'm gonna go to the south of France. I'm gonna go to England. That gray ass goddamn continent. It ain't even a continent, damn it. Europe ain't a continent, it's ice. And it be gray all the time. So what the sun don't even shine there. But this is the aspirants, the black Americans, Jamaicans, Bohemians, whatever, all the blacks that's in the diaspora acting like, some type of way you different because you come from this island or some shit. And you heard Wilt Chamberlain, see, in his mind, he think black people in America too. A lot of y'all think this way, that the only way that you can achieve real success is to have what the white man got. When he achieved this shit through goddamn rape, murder, slavery, and robbing. He got his shit is ill-gotten gains and shit. You see what I'm saying? He done stole what he got, so you're not gonna be able to get on his level. But the American dream seemed to be, to me, How close can we get to how white people live? You see what I'm saying? So don't be sitting up here capping because he's saying I only fuck white. And see, he the same one talk about his, you know, in his Wilt Chamberlain autobiography and she talking about he fucked over 100 and some thousand women or some shit like that. You see what I'm saying? But you just hear what it was. It was all white women though. You see what I'm saying? See, that self-hatred shit is deep-rooted. It's deep-rooted. And Dr. Clark said, you know, when we was on those slave ships, we became the same tribe. So whether you came from a tribe of Africans, you know, from the west, the east, the south, or whatever, the north, wherever, they might have couldn't speak the same language, but they was on them boats like, look, how can we, you know, who Mandinka? You see what I'm saying? Who Zulu? Who Dinka? Who Omo? They on their discussion, how can we communicate together? And if you look at the movie Roots, that's what they was doing. We became one tribe then. And just because the slave ship drop you off somewhere else, that don't mean we ain't the same. And just say, for instance, if Grace Jones' family did come from free men, they was once slaves. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it, sister. See, we got to get rid of that. The closest we can be to the white man and shit. The white man, ice is colder and all this stupid shit. That's y'all thinking. Y'all think that the measurement of success is the white man. Y'all got to get that out y'all brain. Y'all got to get that out y'all brain, period. That's the globe over. That's the globe over. That's on the motherland, too. You see what that's on the motherland, too. We done forgot that we was a divine people. We done forgot we was once rulers of the world. We done forgot that. Way longer than these people ever, before they ever came, who you think was ruling the planet? Okay? That's just real. And so the measure of success can't be all white everything. You see what it can't be that, because if you look at them as the savior like you do all the damn time, if you look at him as the savior and as the greatest success that you can achieve is to be like him, black people will never get no motherfucking well. We gonna always argue about dumb shit. See what I'm saying? Now this happened like 1980s, where they behind the scenes, and he's saying African American, but he ain't black though. You see what I'm saying? You see how they done demonized the word black, and now why people don't even want to say the most beautiful word on the planet. You see what I'm saying? They don't see black as divine. You know what they do? They see white as God. Period. Period. There's no way. See, that's just fact. That's why motherfuckers out here bleaching and all that Serena Williams shit going on. Period. That's what's wrong. See? And they right there. Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger from, he a German or something, ain't he? Now, I wonder what this big German was sitting there thinking at these two silly ass Negroes sitting there arguing about, you know, I ain't black and I ain't black neither, motherfucker, fuck you and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Jamaica. I speak French. You know, I mean, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? I mean, you still a slave. You still black. See, the slaves are turn in on themselves once you become scared of the white man and shit. And I'm going to say it, period. Period. And this is what I be saying. That's why I be saying I'm getting the fuck away from round niggas, because niggas don't want to fight no more against each other. That's what y'all want to do. You want to fight against each other instead of taming the goddamn beast who you really need to be taming. That's just period. That's just period. And this shit right here, this black self-hatred, you know what I'm saying? Hatred of the word black. Hate everything black. You see what I'm saying? Hate everything African. They hate everything. You see what I'm saying? Just a hater attitude, a loser's type attitude, nigga. That's what, and I'm not everybody, but the 90% of the fucking, and that's high, but 90% of the people out there still believe whatever. How did y'all, now he from America, you from Jamaica. Now how did y'all come to the damn same conclusion that black is bad and evil and shit, and I don't want to be black. I want to have everything that the white man got and shit and all this shit. All that self-hatred shit. How did y'all come from two different places but came to the same conclusion? Who taught you to hate your skin color? Who taught you black was evil? Who taught you that? Who taught you that your history only started in slavery? See, y'all can't go no farther than that because the white man done told y'all, man, your history started in slavery. And niggas believe that shit. Niggas believe that shit, period. Period. But these is, see, that's why I say, money don't make the man or the woman. You just got to make the money. Because just because you got some money, that don't mean your ass is smart. You know, these motherfuckers is two simple-minded people arguing in front of this beast. And I bet he was just looking back like, damn, the United States right about these people. Because they look at us as we got a death wish. They look at us, you know, as we don't got no act right. We don't got no goddamn, you know, home training and manners and shit. We not a goddamn real people. And he look at that. If you try some shit in Jamaica, the crown gonna knock you down. So it's gonna still be the same thing. You try that shit in America, the so-called just them system, the just them system gonna knock you down. So it don't matter. Why black people can't look at us as all the same? Cause it don't matter. You still under the boot of the beast. That's just period. And so until we start to see things the same way, see. The French might not like the British. The British might not like the Germans and the Russians and all this shit. But they'll come together on one commonality. You know what it is? Making sure they stay on top. And they'll battle over rulership of the top. You see what I'm saying? But black people down here fighting for rulership of the bottom and shit. Thinking you gonna catch these motherfucking people economically and they got 400 years ahead of you. How did that? You ain't gonna ever be him. You can buy many goddamn Mercedes. You can buy many homes as you want. Have sex with many white women and black, white women and white men. And you can do all this shit. Your babies can be, you can bleach your skin. Your babies can be half mixed and shit and all this shit. America they don't even count that as a category. Mixed and shit. Nigga, if you got a little bit of black in your ass black, nigga, there's one drop rule around this motherfucker. So you could do all that shit, and guess what? The beast still see all of us the same. Period. 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 He might not like the motherfucking Germans, but he know the Germans, them is white men, and he have to have some kind of courtesy. Now, listen to this now. When the British and the Germans was fighting and shit, the black Africans that was fighting with the British and shit, couldn't even come in the goddamn cafeteria and eat. But the goddamn, they would let the enemy, the people they fighting, come in the cafeteria and sit down with them. The Germans, the French would do that with the British. You see what I'm saying? Well, they could go they would let their enemies go to the counter and eat with them and have commonality. You know, they might sit at a different table, but they let them come in there and get something to eat. And they in a motherfucking war, but they won't even let black people come in there motherfucker sit down. Period. And then you Negroes in the United States, they wouldn't even let black people always talking about the Civil War. They wouldn't even let black people have guns in the goddamn Civil War. So you on the motherfucking front line with a motherfucking stick and shit and a couple rocks. And they make it use of, man, if Negroes out, I hear one more Negro out there. My granddaddy fought in the Civil War. He didn't even have a gun. How the hell he fight? What he fight with his fist and shit? So quit trying to brag about some dumbass American shit. Period. Or any goddamn well for that matter. If you don't own the land that your ass stand on, all of it. All of it. Use the slave. Period. Period. Everywhere white people at, they on the top, the blacks is on the bottom. That's everywhere in the motherfucking world. Period. Them motherfuckers, ain't but 2-3 black people in Jamaica. 3 million goddamn blacks. You know what I'm saying? And goddamn 2 white people go down there and rule the whole Jamaica. See what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck whether you from America, Jamaica, or any of that shit. you still being ruled over by the beast. That just period. And you're going to keep continuing to do that until you get that self-hate up out your blood and start to look at your brother as your brother again. Start looking at your sister as your sister again. It ain't goddamn bitch and nigga or none of that shit. We can say king and we can say queen. And that shit fly. And that shit fly. And that shit make the beast mad because they let him know like, damn, they respecting one another. So the moment that they see that shit, the motherfucker gonna get mad. Go on. I dare you. Walk when your boss say, for y'all, there's a challenge for y'all right now. Say your motherfucking boss and shit, you and your homeboy at work and shit. Don't be standing around there talking when y'all talking, you know. Don't be saying nigga and homie and say brother, say king, say shit like that. And watch how motherfuckers turn around and start looking at you and shit. But do that shit in front of your motherfucking boss man and see once your ass start having problems at work. Period. If they see niggas organized, they gonna get you up out of there. Period. It could be on your day-to-day job. If you, instead of y'all arguing this shit on the job every day, y'all go right in there and treat each other with respect and help each other on the job and shit, and y'all looking like y'all one unit. Cause that's how the white people be on the job. That's how the Mexicans be on. That's why when you go into on a job or into a restaurant or some shit, what the motherfucker be done did. They done wrote all on the wall, KKK shit, get out of here, Mexicans and all this kind of shit. All this shit, this hatred shit that's under the cover of America that don't nobody never want to talk about. They want to sit around and hide and say racism don't exist no more. America ain't a racist country. You's a damn lie. Everybody over this motherfucker racist. Even the goddamn black people was because they had to be. But black people can't be racist because you got to have power to be a racist. You got to have power. So what black people got is just prejudice. You know, these motherfuckers do this shit to us and all this shit. And black people want me to get up here and talk about what the white people be doing to us. Motherfucker, don't you see that shit on TV every day? I get sick and tired of looking at this shit. Period. So I come up here to talk to my people because we the ones fucking up. I don't give a fuck what they doing, nigga. It's a war. It's a war, nigga. You got plenty of people out here talking about what the white people doing and what all the other people doing, the black people and shit. Man, fuck that, nigga. What we gonna do? As a defense from all this goddamn offense they been playing on your way. See what I'm saying? You not the aggressor. You the victim. You the motherfucking victim. Quit hating on and shit on your own brothers and sisters. Period. Period. That shit don't make... Especially don't do that shit in front of no white people and shit. Niggas acting nigger stupid and shit. Talking all this fake shit and shit. And he up there sitting up there talking, I drive the white man cars. And the white man sitting up there looking dead at him. Arnold Schwarzenegger looking dead at him and shit. I got the same car this motherfucker got. And all this shit. The white man would look at him, yeah, motherfucker, but I'm finna be governor. Little nigga. These niggas think. Cause them motherfuckers shoot a hoop, they can tell you what to do. Nigga, you better get. You better get. Nigga, you can't tell me shit. Nigga, what is you talking about, little nigga? Cause you still everybody. Everybody. You can take the richest motherfucking black man on the planet. And you gonna take, one of the poor, richer white folks, and he still got more money than the richest black man. Period. 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 It's gonna be that way. But y'all done forgot about Mansa Musa. Y'all done forgot about shit like that. So now the white people ice is colder and shit. Until we figure this shit out right here inside of us, it don't matter what nobody else do, nigga. You gonna stay on the bottom. And you sitting up here complaining about it, ain't gonna do a damn thing, sitting up here arguing with each other about where the slave ship dropped you off at. Oh, well, bro, I'm from South Carolina, motherfucker. I'm from goddamn Bahamas, motherfucker. All this stupid shit. Niggas do that shit in America. Niggas up north be talking about, oh, man, them niggas country and shit. Like they goddamn silly ass, like they ain't come from down there. Niggas came from down south and then migrated up north because they was running from the white people, nigga. Period. 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 Running your ass crazy all around the goddamn Americas and shit. So I don't want to hear that shit no more, nigga. We ain't no Americans. We ain't no none of that shit, bitch. We African. Until you accept that shit totally, we black people, all this shit. Don't try to change it to no other shit either. Until you totally accept it, we gonna always be ruled though. All right, family, I got another video. Man, get your mind right out there, man. Subscribe to the channel. Thumb up this video. Go thumb up all them other videos and watch them, nigga. It's therapy. It's therapy. Period. Ain't nobody else up here gonna talk about the shit. Everybody else up here talking about some old crazy fantasy shit all the time. Nobody don't want to get no reality. But that's my specialty. That's what I do. All right, family, I'm gone. I'll be back in a minute. Subscribe to the channel. Thumb up the video. JAHPOWER. King. Get free or die. Heavy is the head to wear the crown.